What's the time, fam? Here's time. Welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing 48 facts. Yes, 40 facts about Connecticut. So without further ado, let's start into another quote of the day. So another quote of the day is, to be saint is not a privilege for the few, but a vocation for everyone. So yeah, let's start to facts about Connecticut. Let's start it. Number one, or actually, this is a description of Connecticut. I'm not moving straight into facts about Connecticut yet, but I am doing a description right now. So, Connecticut is the 29th most populous and the 40th most extensive of the 50 states of the United States of America. It lies in the northeastern region of the United States. The state attained statehood on January 9, 1788, becoming the fifth state to join the Union. Its three bordering states are New York, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Connecticut, nicknamed the Constitution State, the Nutmeg State, the Provision State, has 8 counties. The state's capital is Hartford. The postal abbreviation for Connecticut is CT. With these facts about Connecticut, let's learn more about its history, geography, people, economy, and more. Number 1, the state is named after the Connecticut River, which bisects the state, and it is a major river in the U.S. The Connecticut state flows through the center of the state, south to the Long Island Sound. The word Connecticut is derived from the Native American word Quintucket, meaning besides the long tidal river. The Connecticut River flows through 4 states, including New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, and Connecticut. Number 2, arriving in 1614, the first settlers in the state were the Dutchmen. The Dutch were fur traders who built a fort near present-day Hartford. Number 3, on August 22nd, 1902, Theodore Roosevelt became the first U.S. president to ride in an automobile while in office. He stopped in Hartford's Pope Park and spoke to a gathering of about 10,000 workers. Interestingly, Mr. Roosevelt was also the first president to own a car and have a telephone in his home. Number 4, Bear Mountain in Salisbury is in the northwest corner of the state is the highest peak in the state. Number 5, the old Newgate Prison and Copper Mine, 1773, in East Granby, Connecticut, is the oldest surviving state prison in the nation. However, in 1827, the prison was abandoned. During its more than 50 years as a penitentiary, well over 800 prisoners have served time there, including 4 women. Number 6, Connecticut has 169 towns, 21 cities, and 9 boroughs. Number 7, Connecticut is one of the 6 Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New England states. Number 8, in 1901, the first law regulating the speed of a motor vehicle was imposed in Connecticut. Initially, the law restricted the drivers not to exceed 12 miles per hour. Number 9, Connecticut is one of the 13 colonies. The other colonies are Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts Bay, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island. Number 10, Connecticut is home of Samuel Colt, the inventor of the revolver. Connecticut was the leading manufacturer of guns and other arms. Number 11, Connecticut was once known as the Arsenal of the Nation. The nickname mainly originated from the fact that during the 19th, 20th century, the state was home to many companies that manufactured firearms, including Volcanic Repeating Arms Company, Sturm, Ruger, Jocelyn Firearms, and Winchester Repeating Arms Company. Number 12, the inventor of the process of vulcanization, Charles Goodyear, was born in New Haven, Connecticut. Goodyear was a self-taught chemist and engineer who received patent number 3633 from the United States Patent Office on June 15, 1844. Number 13, Connecticut became known as a provision state because it is due to the fact that during the Revolutionary War, Connecticut sent many supplies and cannon to the Continental Army. Number 14, Connecticut is nicknamed the Constitution State because the fundamental orders of Connecticut, first adopted in 1639, served as a model for the U.S. Constitution. The orders were the first laws that acknowledged people as the true foundation of public authority, and it gave voters the right to elect government officials. Number 15, the world's first nuclear submarine, USS Nautilus, or SSN-571, was constructed in Groton, Connecticut between 1952 and 1954. It had the ability to remain submerged almost indefinitely because it used nuclear fuel and no air. It lasted in service for 25 years. Number 16, the Scoville Memorial Library in Connecticut is the oldest publicly funded library in the U.S. It was established in 1771 by local men man named Richard Smith. Richard bought the first set of 200 books from London with the funds contributed by 39 people from the town of Salisbury. Number 17, Hartford, the state's capital, is called the insurance capital of the world. In 1898, the first car insurance in America was issued at Hartford. Number 18, in 1937, Connecticut became the first state to issue permanent license plates to cars. Number 19, Connecticut has the highest personal income per capita, more than $70,000 in the country. However, the national average is $50,392. Number 20, in the area, only Delaware and Rhode Island are smaller than Connecticut. Number 21, between 1701 and 1874, the state had two capitals, New Haven and Hartford. Number 22, in print since October 29, 1764, the Hartford Courant is the oldest continuously published newspaper in the United States. Number 23, Hartford Public High School in Hartford, Connecticut is the second oldest public secondary school in the U.S. It was founded in 1638. Number 24, New Haven, Connecticut is the birthplace of George W. Bush, the only U.S. president born in the state. Number 25, Edwin Land was born in Connecticut. This genius is credited with patenting 535 inventions, more than anyone except Thomas Edison, who had 1,097 American patents. Wondering what was the famous invention, learned that it was his Polaroid instant camera. With his camera, he made possible for a picture to be taken and developed in 60 seconds or less. Number 26, did you know that between 1790 and 1890, over 20,000 patents have been granted to over 5,000 Connecticut inventors, including 44 women? Number 27, the Constitution State is the birthplace of the world's first practical helicopter. Designed by von Sikorsky, the VS-300 took flight at Stratford, Connecticut on September 14, 1939. Number 28, Connecticut and Rhode Island have no county government. All county governments in Connecticut were abolished on October 1st, 1960. Number 29, on February 21st, 1878, the first telephone book was issued in New Haven. The book New Haven, Connecticut. The book had the context of only 50 people, representing the fact that the invention of the telephone was made recently. Alexander Graham Bell demonstrated his invention, the telephone, in New Haven. Number 30. In 1844, the first use of anesthesia was made in Connecticut by Horace Wells. Nitrous oxide was used for the purpose. Number 31. Noah Webster, the author of the first American English dictionary, was born in West Hartford, Connecticut on October 16, 1758. Number 32. Connecticut is one of the 48 contiguous states of the U.S. Number 33. Lollipops were invented by George Smith at New Haven, Connecticut in 1908. He had this idea of putting candy on a stick so that it is easier to consume. Lollipops were originally soft rather than hard. Number 34. Did you know when and where the first hamburger in the United States was made? Learn that Lewis's Lunch in New Haven, Connecticut is the first and the oldest still operating hamburger serving restaurant in the U.S. Number 35. Yale University is located in New Haven, Connecticut. Established in 1701, Yale University is the third oldest institution of highest education in the United States. U.S. presidents such as Gerald Ford, William Howard Taft, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton have all attended it. Number 36. The first public tree planting program in America was conducted in New Haven, Connecticut. The city was given the nickname the Elm City because the trees planted in the program were elms. Number 37. Bridgeport is Connecticut's largest city, followed by New Haven and Hartford. Number 38, not 36, 38. ESPN, the world's first sports cable channel, was launched in Bristol, Connecticut in 1979. With this fact, also learned that Stamford, Connecticut is where the headquarters of World Wrestling Entertainment Incorporation is located, or WWE. Number 39, Lyme disease, spread by ticks in the northern hemisphere, was first identified in 1975 in Old Lyme, Connecticut. Number 40, John Haynes was Connecticut's first governor. Number 41, Connecticut is one of the most densely populated states in the U.S. Number 42. The first fully operational steel mill in America opened in Simsbury, Connecticut in 1728. Number 23, Mark Twain, an American writer, humorist, entrepreneur, publisher, and lecturer, wrote his famous adventure of Huckleberry Finn while in Hartford, Connecticut. Number 44. Number 44, I'm going to skip. I just wanted to keep this video appropriate for children. Number 45. Connecticut and Rhode Island were the only two states that did not ratify the 18th Amendment, which prohibited the manufacture, sale, or transportation of alcohol. Number 46. Lake Candlewood is the largest lake in Connecticut. The lake has an area of 8.4 square miles, and some of the most expensive real estate in Connecticut is located on the shores of the lake. In the towns of Brookfield, New Fairfield, New Milford, and Sherman. Number 47. Connecticut can be divided into 3 geographic regions. The western uplands filled with steep hills. The central lowlands contains ridges and valleys. And eastern uplands has hills, rivers, and dense forests. Number 48, which I'm pretty sure is the last one. Among the 50 states, Connecticut is first on a list of the percentage of urban lands covered by trees. Close to 60% of the state's land is covered by forests. The most common tree in Connecticut is the red maple. So those are all facts about Connecticut I'm going to be talking about today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you make sure to receive every single video when I post. And yeah, love you guys so much. Bye.